C.J. Fulton, Frankie Policelli, along with Ben Burnham, and also Ante Bursovic, the team's leading scorer. A straight-on three by Policelli. Bursovic kept that alive for Burnham, and a reset for Charleston, and Smith fires for three. Another offensive rebound, and the putback good by Ante Bursovic, the Cougars' leading scorer.
That's another one of those keys that we talked to Coach Jordan about. This is a College of Charleston team that's ranked among the best in the country in offensive rebounds and threes. So the Pirates have to find a way to fight on the boards here.
And bringing the pain is Javon Benson. The junior from Columbia, South Carolina, has the Pirates on the board. First tie of the night. Speaking by Ante Bursovic. And the College of Charleston, as far as rebounding, they're ranked 20th nationally in total rebounds. And Bursovic on the pick and roll has the Cougars' first 4 points of the game.
And we're in for an exciting game between these two teams. Two teams that like to play fast and play in transition.
And the Cougars are coming off back-to-back losses, coming off that last loss to UNC Wilmington. The back door was closed up by Ben Burnham as he has a steal for College of Charleston. Going against Jordan Nesbitt. Here's Bursovic for three. A long rebound to College of Charleston and a reset. College of Charleston, they attempt the third most threes in the nation. And another three, this time by Fulton. Another offensive rebound. This is their fourth chance on this possession for the Cougars. And Smith misfires. And last touch by Mullen out of bounds. And the College of Charleston will get it back.
And Pirates just have to do a better job as you look at Coach Kelsey for College of Charleston.
Of 6 from behind the arc so far. Here's Wilcox firing and hitting from downtown.
From downtown.
Wilcox, the second leading scorer on the team, and now Fulton blows right by Jordan Nesbitt and gets to the rim.
Fulton for two.
The slow start has not been a great start for this Pirates team defensively. You know, score might not say it's still a one-point game, but they've given up a lot of offensive rebounds early as well as a lot of open shots. And
College of Charleston with a 1-point lead. Here's Wilcox, a step back three is good for Tedrick Wilcox, who now has 6 of the Pirates' 8. He had been struggling from 3 so far in the last few games, shooting just 38%. Inside is Burnham, and the rebound to Benson. He has scored less than 10 points in 7 of his last 9 games, but off to a fast start so far with 6 for Hampton. Here's Mullen in the corner, the rebound to Fulton. Hampton got back on defense and forces a turnover. Maxwell forced that turnover. And here's Maxwell on the other end. Fades away and hits. Tristan Maxwell, the transfer from Georgia Tech, gives the Pirates a 4-point lead early. Bursovic has 4 so far of College of Charleston 6. And he has it against Jordan Nesbitt. Shot clock is at 10, and Bursovic uses the right hand nicely.
This College of Charleston's team moves a lot with the ball. A lot of off-ball screens, a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of movement with the ball here. And it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Joyner uses his bench here, as this is going to be a tiring game defensively for this Pirates team.
Bursovic averages 12.5 points per game this season. That's tied for 17th in the conference. Shot clock is at 5 for Mullen to do something and draws a foul. That's going to go against Policelli. And that'll bring us to our first timeout. With 15:43 to go in the first half, it's the Pirates leading by 2 as you're watching CAA basketball on Flow Sports.
There was a time in history where
Wilcox has 6 so far for Hampton to lead the way.
College of Charleston a little bit more of a small ball.
Brain Smith.
Yeah.
Mullen now with his 3rd point, first field goal of the night. Here's Kobe Rogers to the rim. And Mullen with a rebound.
It'll be interesting to see what they can do defensively against this Pirates team that has a lot of height.
Butler gonna try to work against Bryce Butler. Skip pass to Wilcox for 3. The rebound to James Scott, who checked in for College of Charleston. Here's Rogers. Rain Smith again for 3. The rebound to Benson. And so far, defensively, Hampton is getting back into the flow of defending their backboard.
Right. And that could be due to College of Charleston kind of switching to more of a small ball lineup here. You know, a little bit earlier, had a lot of guys over 6'5", and now at a little bit of a height disadvantage here.
As Jordan Nesbitt will draw the foul. That's either going to go against Kobe Rogers. Jordan Crawford was also in the vicinity wearing 0. As now Coach Buck Joyner will go deep to his bench and bring in Joshua Hussein, number 4, as Tristan Maxwell is limping off like he was holding his elbow. The William & Mary game, he didn't play a lot due to foul trouble. In the game before that, it was because of a foot, I believe. And he had played well early for the Pirates in this game. Trey Thomas is in, replacing Maxwell, as Jordan Nesbitt from the baseline hits his first field goal.
Jordan Nesbitt, their leading scorer last year, struggled early this season, came in, started the season late, but now starting to find his stride. And the key to that, Coach Joyner said, you just have to let him play. And
here's Crawford for 3. Jordan Crawford, who hits 37% from distance, has pulled the Cougars to within 1. Nesbitt has averaged 15.5. That was another thing that Coach Buck Joyner was talking about with Wilcox. You know, with the addition of Jordan Nesbitt, as we see the offensive rebound and that extra possession for Hampton that led to Wilcox's 8th point. He's got to be the guy that has to be efficient with the shots he will now get.
Right.
Not as many as he had at the beginning of the year with the addition of Nesbitt. Here's C.J. Fulton. Offensive rebound for Charleston, and Fulton again for 3. Butler an offensive rebound. Ball was kicked by Thomas, and another reset. Looks like 9 offensive rebounds so far for the College of Charleston early on.
yeah, they are really active on the boards, and so far the key here for the Pirates, they have to be a little bit more on point here when it comes to keeping track of this movement. This team moves a lot off the ball, and they have to find a way to contain that.
Shot clock is under 10 for C.J. Fulton, Hampton. And that brings us to our under 12 timeout. 11:46 to go. Hampton's right there with the College of Charleston as they lead by 3 here on Flow Sports.
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at Town.
CAA champions are built by commitment, dedication, and courage. CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA champions live on Flow Sports.
This is where everything starts.
So now we get to see Ford Cooper back in the lineup, and Jerry Dane, who has really played well since going back to December when they defeated Mary Baldwin, which was the Pirates' last win. He scored a career-high 37 that evening. He is the 3rd leading scorer on the team now, as he's played well in January.
And Coach Joyner said when we talked about his rise so far in the seasons, the difference for him has been extended opportunities. He started playing as a stretch 4 here, and once he started getting more minutes as a 3 and learning the position, and as he's a freshman.
Good move by Thomas, and Burcevic the rebound.
And learning the position has really helped him grow so far this season.
And Burcevic took it coast to coast against Lusain and scores with the left hand. That's a big-time move by the team's leading scorer. He came in averaging 12.5 this season. He's got 8 so far for Hampton. He's got half of the points. Pirates force a steal. Here's Ford Cooper on the drive. Had it blocked from behind by Policelli, and Hampton gets called for the foul. And that's going to go against Ford Cooper.
24. Cooper.
Big miss there on that end to add to their lead, but instead they get the block by Policelli and no points on that possession.
The College of Charleston, the key has been they've been active on both sides of the ball. And especially here, it's going to be key here. Just look at all the off-ball movement. If you pay close attention, there's nearly an off-ball screen or a cut nearly every moment of their offense.
Burcevic guarded by Benson. Burcevic with the left hand and scores again. He's got 10 for College of Charleston. Wilcox has a left rebound to Rain Smith, and he's up ahead. He's got Policelli for 3. The rebound to Benson.
Pirates got lucky there. Can't afford to go for steals with a team that thrives so well in transition, especially from the 3-point line.
Wilcox again for 3, and the rebound to Policelli. College of Charleston right now shooting just 20% for 3. Burcevic had his shot blocked by Benson. Good defense by Hampton as they try to retake the lead on this possession. Dang faces up. Burcevic the rebound. 6 boards for the transfer from out of Southeast Oklahoma State. And a 3 from the corner by Khalil London. He's got 6 off the bench from Pat Kelsey. And the College of Charleston has their largest lead of the night at 4.
So far, we've seen from College of Charleston.
Overzealous there by Burcevic as he draws the foul, and that brings us to a timeout with the College of Charleston ahead by 4 here on Flow Sports.
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at Town still have a lot of that in them. How can we serve? How can we help? Any business, any life has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you. That's what we do.
Surrounded on 3 sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. Faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science. We challenge our students to excel at the highest level. We are the standard of excellence. But most importantly, Hampton University is delivering the #1 student experience in America.
Get to Nissan, proud partner of Hampton University Athletics.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton. I am Hampton. I am 1868.
The 1868 Loyal Blue Club is the official annual fund campaign at Hampton University. Consistent support through the annual fund serves as the foundation of Hampton's continued growth and is critical to providing financial assistance to deserving students. Join the 1868 Loyal Blue Club today by making a gift of any form of 1868, whether it is a monthly gift of $18.68 or a one-time gift of $186.80. Your support will work to eliminate financial hardships through our Student Emergency Fund. For more information, visit oaa.hamptonu.edu/1868 or scan the QR code to join the club. Again, simply take out your phone and scan the code to impact a student today.
I am Hampton. I am Hampton.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton. I am 1868. Period.
7:20 left in the first. had a season-high 18 in the loss against Monmouth last Saturday as Coach Kelsey goes to his bench and brings back in Bryce Butler and Rain Smith. Nesbitt is the guy who was expected to be here at the beginning of the season, didn't play until December. Clock is under 10 for the Cougars. Here's C.J. Fulton with 4. And then we get it.
And that's a foul that cost this Pirates team their best defensive possession of this whole first half. And I mean, I think where College of Charleston may not thrive is in the one-on-one. They do a really good job of having guys in motion consistently and finding open shots off of that. And that time forced them to go one-on-one, and they struggled. But now they have 16 more seconds to try to get a shot off.
Because of an offensive rebound, and Wool's drive was stopped as they get Tristan Maxwell with the foul.
Tristan Maxwell.
That's an
earlier this year against St. Joe's has given the Cougars the lead at 2. He could definitely fill it up while he... That is what Coach Joyner wants to see from Mullen down low.
What he's going to be able to do inside and to fight inside against a team that is really active on the glass is going to be really important to the success of this Pirates team here.
He's gonna get some consideration, either first or second team this year, the way he's played for Coach Joyner this year.
Yep. We got some.
Mullen gets the board for Hampton. Tied at 28, coming up on 5 minutes to go, and Wilcox is called for travel.
This Pirates team has gotten lucky so far in this first half. College of Charleston, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation, shooting 21% from 3. And we've seen this before in the season where they've held teams to, low field goal percentages early in the game, but can they do that over the course of the game is what's going to really be important. Their defense is lacked at times in the second half.
Bursovic checked deck in for College of Charleston. His baby hook didn't fall. Hampton gets a one and done.
Just not a great shot there from Nesbitt. Early in the shot clock, contested 3. And a tie game just isn't the best shot you could get there. Why not run a set and try to get a better shot, especially against a team that's going to get a really good shot almost every possession.
36% from behind the arc this year. Cougars ahead by 3. Dan Bannister, wearing number 23, in for the first time for Hampton. Wilcox leading the way with 11, and Bannister steps out of bounds, and that brings us to our final media timeout of the first half with 3:52 to go. College of Charleston with a 3-point lead on Hampton here on Flow Sports.
Any life has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you.
CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA champions live on Flow Sports.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal Athletic Association, and from the beaches to the city streets, we are united to succeed at an elite level, in competition and are united in excellence.
Robertson, I mean, the rebounding has favored College of Charleston since the get-go, but yet Hampton is stayed in it, only down 3. How have they been able to do that?
I think the key here is going to be what they can do on the boards and being active on the boards. College of Charleston has done a really good job on the boards, but can the Pirates put bodies on bodies and be able to box out and get rebounds?
College of Charleston, again, one of their strengths is 3-point shooting this year. They've only shot 25% from distance in this first half. They've taken 20 3-point attempts in this half. They came in number 3 in the nation in attempts from distance.
An easy layup. Virgil was really crafty with his back to the basket.
Mullen again, 2 in a row for Kyrese Mullen. In fuego for Kyrese Mullen.
Mullen can shoot better than his percentage says. He's just more of a rhythm shooter. When you get him in a rhythm, he can really start to extend his game.
Here's Crawford with a step-back 3. Back tap to Bannister. He doesn't have numbers, but he'll go all the way to the cup and draws a blocking foul on Rain Smith. 32.5 seconds left in the first half. Pirates could get it to within 2 if Bannister hits these 2 free throws. A guy that Coach Buck Joyner said is a jack of all trades. He can rebound, he can shoot, he can defend. A great on-ball defender. And he's getting some minutes here tonight. Did not mention his free throw numbers, so there's no jinx. I can say it now, he's only shooting 61% from the stripe. Hampton as a team shoots 72% from the line. Missed both.
I think that one.
Misses there by Bannister.
I think that one you might have jinxed it.
I may have. Coach Kelsey will use his 30 seconds. He's use it or lose a timeout with 27.9 seconds to go. That could have pulled to within 2 if Hampton would have made those free throws. And that's a telling stat for Hampton because when they trail at the half, they're 0-7.
Wow. And no, while it's not necessarily indicative, that's something tough. You know, while it's very much a game, so not something I would necessarily worry about if I'm the Pirates, but they have to find a way.
Rain Smith has it with 3, a step back 3. Offensive rebound to Rogers, got it off in time and came up short. And that's how the first half will end. Another offensive rebound for College of Charleston. That's 13 they got in the first half as they lead 43-39 at the break. We'll come back and start our halftime activities from the Convocation Center as you're watching CAA basketball here on Field Sports.
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at Town still have a lot of that in them. How can we serve? How can we help? You know, any business, any life, has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you.
CAA champions are built by commitment, dedication, and courage. CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA
The tide that lifts us, the fire that burns inside all of us. This is our moment, our new chapter. We are the
as you said, I'm the associate AD here for advancement, and all of that pretty much surrounds philanthropic endeavors. We did a rebrand of Hampton Nation, which was started by Calvin Butts and Mike Green some years ago. It didn't really get the traction I think that it should have received. So with new AD Henderson coming in, we decided to go ahead and rebrand it. It's now called Hampton Athletics Foundation. So I think folks know as soon as you hear foundation, it's automatically the fundraising vehicle for the department. So we've had some good success. We kicked it off back during football season.
Since they've joined Division I college basketball, they've lost 10 straight and are 0-7 this year in the CAA. And right now they're trailing by 10 against the defending conference champions.
Right. So far, been somewhat of a repeat of that end of that first half here from this Pirates team. They have to be more keen on defense. They can't afford to make mistakes. And I think I like to define this College of Charleston offense more of a machine than a team. It kind of just moves like machinery, where they're consistently moving, consistently finding issues and fixing those issues, but they may have been able to find open shots on nearly every possession.
Jerry Dang just came in off that timeout as he recovers the pass. And he's going against Policelli. Mullen stepping out again for three. Wilcox kept it alive for Jordan Nesbitt, who takes it right to the rim, and they draw a blocking foul. Almost got a three-point play, but Bryce Butler, who also checked in for College of Charleston after the timeout, is guilty of his first.
Jordan Nesbitt at the line, shooting two.
Nesbitt, who's averaged 15.5 points his last 4 games, and shooting 50% from 3 over that span, has 2 attempts at the line to try to cut into this College of Charleston lead. He's got 8 points so far on the game, now make it 9, which is just above his season average. Playing in his 12th game this season. Leading scorer from last year, preseason honorable mention in the CAA. He was going to be the guy at the beginning of the season, with some NCAA issues, caused him to miss several games. And then he started against Mary Baldwin back on December the 11th and has played ever since. Policelli with a step back 3, and Jordan Nesbitt grabs the rebound. They got another stop. Can they score on this possession? Jordan Nesbitt will try to, and that's going to be goaltending. They get the goaltend, so now it's a chance at a 3-point play. As that foul is going against, I believe, is going to be on C.J. Fulton. It is on Fulton.
Nesbitt just unstoppable, as Scott tried to get a block there, but ended up giving them 2 points here, as it looks like they may look at a replay.
They will. At first, one of the officials did signal that that was a goaltend and the basket counted, but then another official said they will check the replay monitors. A.J. Desai, Tommy Morrissey, and Isaac Barnett, the 3 officials for tonight. But they will check the monitor, the replay monitor, to see if it in fact that was on the...
Guys like Trey Thomas, Tristan Maxwell also help them on the scoring end.
Crawford guarded by Jordan Nesbitt. Shot clock is at 10 for James Scott. Crawford to Scott inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and the basket for James Scott.
It's always nice to be able to throw it inside and not have to throw the most accurate pass there. It looks like Scott kind of threw it to the end of his arms there.
It's going to be on Mullen. And Policelli, the Charleston roster that has started all 19 previous games this season.
It's nice to have that kind of consistency, and Policelli so far has been able to do a lot of everything for them. Has been a threat on the outside, hasn't shot the best 1 from 7, but has been a threat, and as well as what he's been able to do on the defensive end has helped them a lot and helped them accrue this lead so far.
Policelli, the transfer from Stony Brook by way of Dayton. The bench would have been exploded. So Butler said, I'll take that for the team with him not making that slam. Wilcox got 14 so far in the game, now with 15. It's back down to 8. Got to chip away, little by little off the lead. It was in double figures. Backdoor cut to Rogers and was too strong on the layup. What a pass by Burcevic, and Nesbitt on the other end will go off the window.
Nesbitt is somebody that is nearly impossible to stop in transition. You cannot let him get to the rim with a head full of steam.
6-point Cougars lead, and Burcevic again with the left hand. 22-10 for Burcevic tonight.
And Burcevic is not someone you can give a mismatch there. As you see, as soon as Nesbitt switched on him, he immediately attacked the rim, was able to get an easy layup, and that's what he's been doing all day, taking advantage of mismatches.
Mullen, another triple. left in regulation. Hampton only down 5 here on Flow Sports.
Any life has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you. That's what we do.
Surrounded on 3 sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. Faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science. We challenge our students to excel at the highest level. We are the standard of excellence, but most importantly, Hampton University is delivering the #1 student experience in America.
Get to Nissan, proud partner of Hampton University Athletics.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton. I am Hampton. I am 1868.
The 1868 Loyal Blue Club is the official annual fund campaign that will work to eliminate financial hardships through our Student Emergency Fund. For more information, visit oaa.hamptonu.edu/1868.
I am 1868. Period.
A reminder that the 2024 Jersey Mike's CAA Men's Basketball Championship will take place March 8th through the 12th in Washington, D.C. at the Entertainment and Sports Arena. For tickets, visit caasports.com/MBB. I know you're going to be there, Kyler.
Hopefully. I think that's near my spring break, so I may be able to find a way to sneak in there. And if this game is any way indicative of what that tournament will be like, it will be something I can't miss.
Right now, Drexel leading the way, 7-0 this year. And Charleston is in a 4-way tie for second at 4-2 in the conference. Hampton looking for their first conference win of the year with a victory tonight. Nesbitt inside, gets another chance at a 3-point play. Jordan Nesbitt on fire in the second half for Hampton.
And we talked about the struggles with Coach Joyner of trying to gel these guys. You look at Nesbitt, there fumbles the ball there, but able to just be physical inside and get an and one and take the contact. Well, we've seen 2 guys that we talked to Coach Joyner about trying to find a way to mesh, and Jordan Nesbitt as well as Tedrick Wilcox have really been able to heat up today and have carried a big load of the offense here, as well as Kyrese Mullen. And those are the 3 guys they need to really, get into a rhythm and gel together.
London from straight away. And the back tap back to London as he'll shoot another 3 and hits from the wing. On College of Charleston's 14th offensive rebound of the game. Here is Nesbitt splitting the double team, and now we've got a whistle. And they're going to call Nesbitt for an offensive foul.
More than likely hooked him there, trying to get to the rim, and good call there from the referee on that left side.
Coach Buck Joyner saw that opportunity, missed to try to cut down the lead. It's at 6 after London hit his second 3-pointer of the game. And here's Burnham going against Bannister. Burnham inside, partially blocked by Mullen, and now Burnham will get 2 free throws.
If you look at the coach of College of Charleston, Coach Kelsey, you see that even he's moving. I'm not sure if you saw, but he's moving in his little coach's box, moving across that sideline. And maybe that's just the theme here with this team, is a lot of movement and everyone's moving here. And maybe as the head coach, he's a big part of creating this machine that they have.
Got a dozen so far.
Right. That's where this team has thrived, and that's where Coach Joyner said they have to find a way to limit. This is a team that can score 1 through 10 with their rotation, and they've shown that today. But this Pirates team has to find a way to get stops on defense, and they can't afford to continue to give them high-quality shots on nearly every possession.
He's trying to snap a 2-game losing streak tonight.
No need to force anything here, but Mullen
just got an and one. Now with 26. on the night. He has surpassed his career high in scoring. And with that, we have a timeout with 7:50 left in the game. Mullen will get a three-point opportunity when we come back with Hampton down 7.
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at Town still have a lot of that in them. How can we serve? How can we help? You know, any business, any life, has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you.
CAA champions are built by commitment, dedication, and courage. CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA champions live on Flow Sports.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal.
Policelli for Hampton. Saying, give me the ball. If he can make this three-point play. And we've seen an expanded offensive game for Kyrie Mullen. 5 of 7 from 3 tonight and got that three-point play now with 27 on the night.
And those are the kind of things that shows when someone loves the game, that kind of improvement. That comes from players that love the game, and Kyrie Mullen has shown nothing but that so far this season.
Can Hampton get a stop? Bursovic against Benson, and they get it and one. Bursovic comes right back down on the other end and gets his 24th point and can make it 25 at the stripe.
I mean, there's just not much you can do there. Bursovic really crafty with his back to the basket. It's left hand, right hand, it doesn't matter.
He can shoot either hand.
Right. He has, an arsenal of moves and able to finish the three-point play there.
He achieved his career high in their last game, the loss to UNC Wilmington, which was on national television. That was a big win for the Seahawks. He's a basket away from matching that career high tonight.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the Wilmington team that beat Kentucky earlier this season.
That's right. Bodies flying on the floor, and Trey Thomas will take advantage as Bursovic was slow to get up. It looked like and it's a 7-point College of Charleston lead as we're coming up on 7 minutes left. And a very entertaining conference matchup as Thomas forced that deflection.
Right. And what can this Pirates team do defensively here in this last 7 minutes? That's what's going to be pivotal. Even if they can score, they're not going to be able to win this game if they can't win it on the defensive end.
Offensive foul.
And that's a way to start it.
They're going to call it on Khalil London, his second. And the Cougars already with 16 fouls in this half. Right. Last foul to give for the College of Charleston. Hampton got the stop, down 7. Here's Thomas on the move. Falling away and getting the home bounce. Trey Thomas starting to heat up for Hampton as they're down 5. Bursovic against Benson. Here's Bursovic with the jump hook, and that is too strong to stop. Ante Bursovic.
Right. Three-point shooter, but...
And Mullins guarded Bursovic, and he says, I'll score anyway. 31 for Bursovic. A 9-point Charleston lead as we're inside money time as we're coming up on 4 to go. Here's Wilcox. Mullen inside and had it blocked by Butler.
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at town still have a lot of that in them. How can we serve? How can we help? You know, any business, any life has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you. That's what we do.
Surrounded on 3 sides by water, Hampton University is one of the most beautiful university settings you'll find anywhere. Faculty, staff, and students are making a difference in the global community through service and science. We challenge our students to excel at the highest level. We are the standard of excellence. But most importantly, Hampton University is delivering the #1 student experience in America.
Get to Nissan, proud partner of Hampton University Athletics.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton. I am Hampton. I am 1868.
The 1868 Loyal Blue Club is the official annual fund, serves as the foundation of Hampton's continued growth, and is critical to providing financial assistance to deserving students. Join the 1868 Loyal Blue Club today by making a gift of any form of 1868, whether it is a monthly gift of $18.68 or a one-time gift of $186.80. Your support will work to eliminate financial hardships through our Student Emergency Fund. For more information, visit oaa.hamptonu.edu/1868 or scan the QR code to join the club. Again, simply take out your phone and scan the code to impact a student today.
I am Hampton. I am Hampton.
I am Hampton.
I am Hampton. I am 1868. Period.
3:50 left in regulation, and can Hampton's tune start another rally late in this second half with Hampton down 9 against College of Charleston, who are trying to snap a 2-game losing streak and pull to within a game and a half of first in the CAA, because right now Drexel is trailing at Townsend by 10 with under 7.5 to go. 58-48 was the last score check we had of that game. And Drexel undefeated, 7-0 in the conference, 7-game winning streak. But right, the left-hand scoop, known for his 3-point shooting, but goes to the basket and scores his 8th point. Nesbitt for 3. One and done as Butler grabs the miss.
For Charleston's more of that machine that I mentioned before, where it feels like a machine that just creates limitless opportunities. There's a lot of movement off the ball especially, and that's what creates so much offense for them. They really are never in a position where they have to go one-on-one and create something themselves.
As Butler drains the triple, his strength of his game is hitting the 3. He shoots 39% from behind the arc. That's his first make from distance tonight. And now it's a 16-point lead, and Coach Joyner will get a timeout as Bryce Butler, I think, has put this game.
And that time,
There was a time in history where bankers were actually seen as public servants. I think the bankers that I work with here at town still have a lot of that in them. How can we serve? How can we help? You know, any business, any life has its good days and bad, right? We're here for you.
CAA champions are built by commitment, dedication, and courage. CAA champions live on the court, on the pitch, on the track, on the field, and in the pool. CAA champions live on foot.
College of Charleston in the midst of a 9-0 run, primarily because of Bryce Butler, who completes the 3-point play. A 10-0 College of Charleston run has it up 17 on Hampton with under 2.5 to go. Butler with 14 now in the game, averaging just over 8 points a night this season. Mullen from straight away hits another triple. Kyrese Mullen with his 6th three-pointer of the night. He's got 32 and becomes the second Hampton player this year to surpass the 10-0 run. As one more free throw will be coming. Thought that was a 2-shot foul, as we got a conference with the officials tonight. If it was not a shooting foul, it was a 1-and-1, but it was a shooting foul for Mullen. And they're still talking about it. Coach Kelsey is now talking about it with the official. And now they're going to check the scores table. It checked with Lex Schaefer, Hampton Sports Information Director, to see if, in fact, that was a 2-shot foul or a 1-and-1. But they got it straight. Then they said it was a 2-shot foul. Player of the game for Hampton definitely would be Kyrese Mullen for what he did tonight, but he missed both free throws. Otherwise, he's had a great game. 32 points, 6 three-pointers, 7 rebounds in 36 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable showing from Kyrese Mullen. And, I mean, at least for me, it leaves me optimistic on what else we can see from him this season. May see some more three-pointers from him this season. And College of Charleston with a great win here. And a big part of it has been Brozovic and